Shahram Akbarzadeh. He's a professor of Middle East politics at Deakin University, Australia. He joins us now from Doha. Good to have you on the show. Randolph was talking about, sort of gave a summary of the escalation and the threatening gestures, as he put it. But when you look at what's been happening in recent weeks, we have seen a flurry of diplomatic activity in and out of Beirut. The Israeli foreign minister, Katz, he said that, time is running out to reach a diplomatic solution in southern Lebanon. How close are we, if we are, to a tipping point?
Well, we are definitely on the wrong trajectory. The tit-for-tat conflict in southern Lebanon is continuing because Hezbollah wants to send a message to Israel that the conflict in Gaza is very costly for Israel. And we have seen an escalation of tension, but I don't think the escalation has really got to the tipping point, as you say. I don't think the escalation is a departure from the low intensity conflict that Hezbollah has been conducting.
Shahram, tell me this. When you look at the situation in Gaza and sort of like the mediating parties, you have Qatar, you have Egypt, the United States is playing a role. When you look at what's happening on the border between Israel and Lebanon, the French are playing a very sort of strong role here. My question to you is, do you feel that they're taking on a little bit too much, playing solo here, and not well coordinating with other partners, whether they're Western or from the region? I mean, and if so, do you feel that this is going to affect the reality on the ground and the potential dangers?
Well, that's exactly the question. I don't think reality is on the ground. They really depend on what Hezbollah wants to do and how Hezbollah sees its position in relation to Israel and Gaza, and what Iran has to say in the background. You have to keep in mind that the Iranian foreign minister just visited Lebanon recently, and I think this is very much a coordinated effort by Iran and Hezbollah to keep a pressure up to make sure that Israel understands that the war in Gaza is costly and that Israel pursues an assault, conducts an assault on Rafah refugee camp. It's going to be even costlier for Israel. So Hezbollah is the key player in the middle of all this.
Do you feel that that the Iranian tactic is going to work out in terms of what it wants to achieve?
It's really hard to say. I know that Iran and Hezbollah, both of them shy away from open conflict, all out war with Israel, but maintaining this kind of pressure is pushing us towards that direction, in that direction, and it's very risky.
Shahram Akbarzadeh, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. I do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.